information about your resume itself and what you should have on it. I usually do templates online. I find some on Word, or you can create your own template, or like a resume template thing on Google or something like that. So there's a lot of templates out there that you can use that make your resume look a little better. So on the first page, you usually want to have at the top your name, your address, phone number, and email. That way when you send it out to companies, they know how to contact you. And sometimes for companies, they want to look at your address to see how far away you are from the job. So for example, if you're like 40 miles away from the job, they may not look to hire you because, you know, someone who's only 5 minutes away is going to be able to cover a ship faster than you being 40 miles away. So make sure you put your address on there. And if it is close to your home, you may get a little up because it's going to be closer to the job. So if they need someone right now and you're available, you can just go down the street and be there. So that's a really good thing to have on your resume, is your address as well. And then after that, you want to start your work experiences. You want to do the very current or recent work that you had. You want to put the company, the location of where it is, not the address, but you can just say like the city and then the state. You can put your position title and then the time that you did it, like the time frame. So you can say like something 2016 until present if you're still working there, or you can say, you know, June 2016 to like July 2017, for example. So make sure you have the date frame of when you worked that area or that job. And then after that, you want like, you can either do a bullet, usually bullet list is better, of all of the duties and responsibilities that you had on the job. I wouldn't like have long sentences, just make it short and sweet. Like for example, for my education field, like watch children carefully, or like take attendance, stuff like that. So like you want to make it really short and sweet and to the point of what you're doing. They don't want to sit there and read like paragraphs of your resume. They have tons of resumes they need to look at. So if it's short and sweet, it's going to be a little better. So then make sure you do that for every single work experience that you've had. And if you're in high school and you don't have any work experience, put your volunteer work in that section, because that's like your work that you did. Underneath your work experiences, I would put your skills section. Your skills are things like active listener, excellent customer service, you know, you can handle cash and cards, stuff like that. Any skills that you have, if it's like a receptionist job or office job, mention that. If you're proficient in, you know, Word documents or Google Docs, stuff like that. Like you want to always put that stuff in because it makes you look like you have a lot more that you've done. So make sure you put the skills in underneath your work experience. And then underneath skills, you want to put your education. So if, again, you're just high school, you just want to put your high school, the name of the high school, the location, like your city and state. And then if it's general education, if you're still in high school, you want to put in progress. But if you're not in high school, then you want to put like when you got your diploma. And then if you're in college or a community college, you want to put, again, the title of the college, full title, the location, like the city. You want to put your degree. So if you're, you know your degree, like mine is deaf education. So it'd be deaf education, Bachelor of Arts. And then you would put your when you started the school, and if you're still in it, present. If not, then when you got your diploma. So that's what you want to do, is education for the education field. And then under education, you want to put a list of all the achievements and awards that you've gotten. To be small things like at work, you've gotten, you know, employee of the month or stuff like that. If you did a lot of volunteer work, maybe like an award that you got from that. So just different awards that you've been on, like honor roll throughout school, like stuff like that. Like they want to see what kind of awards and achievements that you've gotten, especially from work. Because if you have a lot of employee of the month or dedicated to the job kind of awards and achievements, they're going to see that you're a hard worker and you're dedicated and passionate for the job, any job that you do. Then underneath that, I usually put my volunteer experience, not so heavily on volunteer experience, because if you've already been working, the work experience is going to be the most important, but you still want to put volunteer work on your resume to show that you care for the community and you go out and you work for the community. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye.